government to bring their result in favor of APC. The people of Akukutoro have resolved to vote out PDP. We are resolved to vote out PDP. There is a reason. There is a reason for us to vote out PDP. The federal government, this Akukutoro, they have collected our oil wells. And we have resolved that until they get back our oil wells, we will not support them. And up till now, they have failed. And that is our resolution. In Abonema, there is another thing we have resolved. That we have a seaport, which the federal government are taking the seaport to Bayelsa. And we have resolved that we will vote PDP out. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you. Stay peacefully and have your day. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much, Honorable to Botamno Dabiri. And now we will go straight into the solidarity speeches. Immediately, let me welcome the citizen chairman of Akunga, Honorable Christian Otiasa.
Abonema APC! Kulai APC! Abesa APC! Edama APC! Soku APC! Elensagama APC! My governor designate, chairman of the party of the state, and indeed all protocols duly and respectfully observed. Today is the most joyous day of my life. First, because God has permitted us to see the day. Second, because my own brother and friend, Honorable Dr. Amopu Senebo Dakuku Adol Peterside, is going to be the next governor of Rivers State by the special grace of God. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many reasons for which I'm convinced that the good work God has started in his life and in our lives will definitely be accomplished. Your Excellency, and indeed members of this crowd, I am convinced that from my humble beginning, I know the creeks and crannies of Akukutoro very well. I have personally paddled around these creeks, so I'm not talking from hearsay, but I'm talking from experience. Your Excellency, it started that because our brothers felt they were opportune and that what they will use that opportunity to do is to oppress the Calabari man. Your Excellency, our natural boundaries have been from St. Barbara. They have shifted it to St. Bartholomew. From St. Bartholomew, they have shifted it to Santa Barbara. To Sombrero. We have said no. We will continue to say no. And the only way we can say no is by our PVC card come 14th of February 2015. And thereafter, we will emphatically state again on the 28th of February that we have resisted them. Not only have we resisted them, but all known things of life have resisted them. Your Excellency, some of them have accused us that the governor of Rivers State has refused to negotiate. And we said this is no, capital no, that is a blatant lie. Nelson Mandela said a prisoner cannot negotiate. These monies were in escrow account before the man, so-called our brother, brought it unilaterally and gave to his people. As we negotiate, they are eating the proceeds of that the oil wells. Can we be in prison and begin to negotiate? Certainly no. Some have said when these monies were coming, what has Amechi done with these monies? And we have said again, that is short-sightedness. Governor Amechi assumed office in 2007. I know that before 2007, that money was in escrow account. As he came, Governor Amechi, because of the love he has for Rivers people, and particularly for the Calabari people, insisted on once and for all deciding the ownership of that place. The way they have taken it is cruel. It is against all known laws. All the administrative maps does not support it. And instead of that, what do? They went to unilaterally declare the escrow account in favor of Bayelsa State. We will say no on the 14th. We will say no on the 28th. And again, God has blessed us. Our governor has worked well. So we will leverage upon his good performances. And I know that Akuka I know knows our problem much more than any other person can think. He has told me as he comes in, besides every other thing that he has promised to do, there will be an environmental audit so that our livelihoods that have been lost, our livelihoods, our mothers that cannot pick Prehukle again, apart from the cottage industry, it will revive the environment so that all of us will do. I am convinced, more than I know my name, that the God I serve will give us victory. They said many are the devices of the evil man, but the counsel of God must stand. It is on that premise. I want to invite you. I want to beg you. I want to appeal to you. That Kalabari is already a minority in River State. If we allow ourselves to be balkanized, we are going to be infinitesimal minority in the states we belong to. On the 14th of February, vote APC. Look for the broom. Vote for the broom. On the 28th of February, consolidate on what you have done on the 14th. Vote for the broom. And God alone will crown our effort. APC!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Michael, before you go into the next solidarity speech, we'd like to specially acknowledge a respected gentleman, an elder, a leader, a father, a teacher, a professor of virology who was once Federal Commissioner of Petroleum when our soon-to-be President, General Buhari, was putting Nigeria in order. I'm talking about none other than Professor Tam David West.
Prof, you're welcome.
You're very much welcome, Prof.
You're welcome. Let us move quickly for another 2 minutes. The former chairman of Akulga, a deputy director in this campaign, the rally
and the
directorate,
in the Local Government Service Commission.
Let us welcome Honorable Paul Awoyesuku.
APC! APC! Change Nigeria for better! APC! Your Excellencies, our governor and deputy governor in the waiting, and the entourage, let me stand on existing protocol. Our governor in waiting, I have only 2 points to make. Mine will be a very brief one. The first is that our people have said to inform you that we are going to vote for you because you stand for equity and justice. And why do we say so? We will vote for you because you represent equity and justice. We know that in River State we have 3 senatorial zones. The governorship has moved from Rivers West. It has moved to Rivers Southeast. And it is moving to Rivers East. We believe that your candidature represents equity in the rotation of governorship in Rivers State. Moreover, our people here have always argued that the uplanders have done 2 consecutive terms and that the governorship should move to the riverine area. And your candidacy represents that move. That is why we have said we will vote for you. Your Excellency, we are also set to vote for you because we know that you have been well tutored by our great leader who has changed the pace of governance in River State. And we know that with the experience that you have had and the years you have worked under him, that you're going to take River State to greater heights. Okay. We know that your candidacy from River Southeast will help us to move River State forward. And all of us are in one tune. Don't hear what they will tell you. Our brothers will write in the newspapers and make comments here and there and say that the people of Kalabari are for this and that. We stand for Buhari as president, and we stand for Takuku Peter side as our governor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul Awoyesuku. It is the turn of the riverine. We've had the upland, and it's only natural. Thank you so much for reiterating that point. Let's quickly go to Honorable Onari Brown, a member, River State House of Assembly, and one of those who stood their grounds to make sure democracy thrives in Rivers State. Honorable Brown, please.